Across the globe, love knows no boundaries. It transcends languages, cultures, and even continents, weaving a universal tapestry of human connection. Yet, in an age of rapid globalization and shifting cultural norms, the search for a life partner often transcends geographical borders. People are increasingly looking beyond their immediate surroundings, seeking meaningful connections in far-off lands. This is particularly true for a growing number of Australian men who are turning their attention to Eastern Europe, specifically Ukraine, in their quest for love and marriage. They are drawn by the allure of a different cultural perspective, one that promises a return to more traditional values. Driven by a desire for traditional values and a longing for connections rooted in shared cultural expectations, these men embark on a journey that challenges conventional notions of romance and raises intriguing questions about love, culture, and the pursuit of happiness in a globalized world. They seek a deeper understanding of what it means to build a life together, grounded in mutual respect and shared goals. These men, often disillusioned with the dating landscape in their home country, are drawn to the perceived traditional values and family-oriented outlook they believe to find in Ukrainian women. They yearn for relationships that prioritize commitment, stability, and a clear sense of purpose. They seek partners who prioritize family, respect traditional gender roles, and are open to building a life centered around home and hearth. This vision of partnership is one where both individuals contribute to a harmonious household, nurturing each other and any future children. This quest for a partner who embodies these values stems from a deep-seated longing for a relationship model that seems increasingly elusive in their own society. In a world where individualism often takes precedence, these men are searching for a connection that feels timeless and enduring, one that harks back to a simpler, more connected way of life. As they navigate this journey, they encounter not just potential partners, but also a rich cultural tapestry that broadens their horizons and deepens their understanding of love and commitment. The experience is transformative, offering new perspectives and a renewed sense of hope. Ultimately, the quest for traditional values in a modern world is not just about finding a partner, but about rediscovering the essence of human connection. It's about building a future that honors the past while embracing the possibilities of the present. The motivations behind this cross-cultural pursuit of love are complex and deeply rooted in personal experiences and societal changes. Many of these men express a profound sense of disillusionment with the modern dating scene in Australia. They often feel overwhelmed by the superficiality and transient nature of contemporary relationships. The rise of online dating, hookup culture, and shifting gender roles has made it increasingly challenging to find partners genuinely interested in commitment and traditional relationship dynamics. The constant swiping and fleeting interactions can leave one feeling disconnected and unfulfilled. They find themselves navigating a dating landscape where casual encounters often overshadow the search for lasting connections. The emphasis on instant gratification and the fear of missing out can make it difficult to build meaningful relationships. The men seeking love abroad often feel that the women they encounter in their home country are too focused on careers, financial independence, and personal aspirations. While these are admirable qualities, they believe it leaves little room for the traditional family structure they desire. They yearn for a partner who values family life and is willing to invest in building a future together. This longing drives them to look beyond their borders, hoping to find someone who shares their vision of love and commitment. Among the various destinations in Eastern Europe, Odessa, a vibrant port city on the Black Sea coast of Ukraine, has emerged as a particularly popular destination for these love-seeking men. Known for its rich history, architectural splendor, and welcoming atmosphere, Odessa offers a unique blend of old-world charm and modern cosmopolitan vibes. Beyond its aesthetic appeal, Odessa holds a certain allure for these men seeking traditional partnerships. Ukrainian women are often perceived as being family-oriented, possessing strong values and valuing the traditional roles of men and women in relationships. This perception aligns with the desires of many Australian men seeking partners who prioritize family life and traditional relationship dynamics. The organized nature of romance tours to places like Odessa adds another layer of intrigue to this cross-cultural quest for love. These tours, often meticulously planned and executed, reverse the typical dating dynamics. Instead of men vying for the attention of women, the tables are turned. Women on these tours are often proactive in expressing their interest, engaging in conversations, and showcasing their personalities to capture the attention of the men. This reversal of roles creates a unique dynamic where men find themselves being pursued rather than pursuing, a scenario that many find refreshing and appealing. Section 5. Stories of Disillusionment and Hope. The men who embark on these journeys to Eastern Europe often carry with them stories of past relationships that have left them feeling jaded and disillusioned. These are not just tales of heartbreak, but of deep emotional scars that have shaped their outlook on love and companionship. They walk through parks, lost in thought, reflecting on what went wrong and how they ended up feeling so alone. Some speak of feeling misled or betrayed in previous relationships, where promises were broken and trust was shattered. They hold on to letters and mementos, reminders of a time when they believed in love, only to have their hopes dashed. Others express a profound sense of loneliness, a void that seems impossible to fill. They yearn for a genuine connection, something real and lasting that has eluded them despite their best efforts. They look out of windows with longing, walk deserted beaches, and sit on park benches lost in thought, dreaming of a love that feels just out of reach. Their stories paint a picture of men who are tired of the games and superficiality they perceive in the modern dating world. They are frustrated with the endless swiping on dating apps, the shallow conversations, and the fleeting connections that never seem to lead to anything meaningful. They talk among themselves, sharing their frustrations and their hopes for something better. They are seeking something deeper, a love rooted in shared values, mutual respect, and a desire for a lasting partnership built on a foundation of honesty and commitment. They dream of walking hand in hand with someone who truly understands them, of growing old with a partner who shares their dreams and values, and of building a life together that is rich in love and companionship. These men are willing to travel thousands of miles and navigate cultural differences for a chance at finding the love they crave. They study maps and travel guides, board airplanes with determined expressions, and arrive in foreign cities filled with hope. They believe that somewhere out there, in a place far from home, they might find the connection they have been searching for, a love that will finally bring them the happiness and fulfillment they desire. Section 6. Ukrainian Women, Motivations and Expectations. While the motivations of Australian men seeking brides in Ukraine are relatively well documented, the perspectives of the Ukrainian women involved are equally important to consider. These women come from diverse backgrounds, hold varying motivations, and have their own set of expectations when it comes to relationships. Some women view these tours as an opportunity to meet men from different cultures, expand their horizons, and potentially find love with someone who can offer them a different life. Others may be motivated by the economic realities of their home country, seeking a partner who can provide stability and a chance for a better future. Section 7. Orchestrating Romance, the Anatomy of a Love Tour. Romance tours to Ukraine are meticulously organized affairs designed to facilitate interactions and maximize the chances of finding a match. These tours typically include a range of activities and events aimed at fostering connections between participants. From social gatherings and city tours to language exchange sessions and one-on-one meetings, these tours provide ample opportunities for participants to get to know each other in various settings. Professional matchmakers and interpreters are often on hand to facilitate communication and bridge cultural gaps, ensuring that language barriers do not hinder the potential for connection. Section 8. Bridging the Cultural Divide. While the prospect of finding love across cultural boundaries is undeniably romantic, it is essential to acknowledge the challenges inherent in such relationships. Cultural differences can manifest in various ways, from communication styles and relationship expectations to family values and religious beliefs. Navigating these differences requires patience, understanding, and a willingness to compromise. Language barriers in particular can pose significant challenges. While many Ukrainian women speak English, the nuances of language and cultural context can sometimes lead to misunderstandings. Section 9. Love, Ethics, and the Future of Connection. The trend of Australian men seeking brides in Ukraine raises broader questions about love, ethics, and the commodification of relationships in a globalized world. Critics argue that these tours perpetuate stereotypes, objectify women, and create an environment where power imbalances and exploitation can occur. It is crucial to approach these cross-cultural relationships with sensitivity, respect, and a genuine desire for mutual understanding. Open communication, empathy, and a willingness to learn about and appreciate each other's cultures are paramount to building healthy and sustainable relationships.